Traditional Swedish foods. Swedish cuisine is characterized by its use of fresh, locally sourced ingredients, simple yet flavorful dishes, and a focus on preserving traditional recipes. Sweden has a rich culinary tradition with a variety of delicious traditional foods. Swedish meatballs, köttbullar. Swedish meatballs, known as köttbullar in Swedish, are a classic and beloved dish from Sweden. They are small, flavorful meatballs made from a mixture of ground meat, usually a combination of beef and pork, though sometimes veal or other meats may be used. The meat is seasoned with various ingredients and spices, giving Swedish meatballs their distinctive taste. Serve the Swedish meatballs hot, traditionally with lingonberry sauce and creamy mashed potatoes. They are also great with lingonberry jam. Swedish meatballs are a comfort food classic and are often served at festive occasions in Sweden, such as Christmas and midsummer celebrations. Herring, sill. Herring, known as sill in Swedish, is a popular and traditional seafood in Sweden. It has been a staple in Swedish cuisine for centuries and is commonly consumed in various forms, especially during holidays and special occasions. Pickled herring is perhaps the most well-known preparation of herring in Swedish cuisine. Swedish pickled herring is typically served as part of a traditional Swedish smorgasbord or as an appetizer. It's often enjoyed with crisp bread or rye bread, accompanied by boiled potatoes, sour cream, and chives. You can also garnish it with additional dill or red onion slices before serving. Pickled herring comes in various flavors and styles in Sweden, such as mustard herring, onion herring, and more. It's a delicious and essential part of Swedish culinary culture, especially during festive occasions. Gravlax. Gravlax is a classic Scandinavian dish, particularly popular in Sweden, and it consists of thinly sliced, cured salmon. The name, Gravlax, is derived from two Swedish words, grav, which means grave, or to dig, and lax, which means salmon. This dish gets its name from the traditional method of burying the salmon in the ground to cure it. This is a type of salmon dish where raw salmon is cured in a mixture of salt, sugar, and dill. It's thinly sliced and typically served on dark bread with mustard sauce. Gravlax is traditionally served on thin slices of rye bread or crisp bread, along with a mustard sauce or dill sauce. It's often garnished with additional fresh dill and lemon wedges. Gravlax is a delightful appetizer or part of a smorgasbord in Swedish cuisine. Its delicate and slightly sweet flavor, combined with the freshness of dill, makes it a favorite dish for special occasions or as an elegant addition to a brunch or holiday spread. Smorgasbord. A smorgasbord, pronounced Smorgasbord, is a traditional Swedish buffet-style meal that features a wide variety of dishes, both hot and cold, served on a long table. It is a popular and festive way of dining in Sweden and is often associated with holidays, celebrations, and special occasions. Not a single dish but a traditional Swedish buffet-style meal featuring a wide variety of dishes, including herring, cold cuts, cheeses, salads, and bread. Depending on the time of year and the occasion, the offerings on a smorgasbord may vary. For example, at Christmas, you might find traditional holiday dishes like herring in mustard sauce, Christmas ham, and sausages. A smorgasbord allows diners to sample a wide range of flavors and dishes, making it a social and communal meal. It's a wonderful way to experience the diverse and delicious offerings of Swedish cuisine and is a cherished tradition in Sweden for holidays and special gatherings. Janssons frestelse. Janssons frestelse is a classic Swedish potato dish, often referred to as Janssons temptation in English. It's a creamy and gratin-style casserole made with potatoes, onions, pickled sprats, small, oily fish similar to anchovies, and cream. This dish is a staple on Swedish smorgasbord, buffet tables, during holidays and special occasions, especially at Christmas. A creamy potato and anchovy casserole, often topped with breadcrumbs. It's a comforting and savory dish that's popular during holidays. Janssons frestelse is known for its rich and creamy texture with a hint of briny flavor from the pickled sprats or anchovies. It's a delightful comfort food dish that pairs well with other Swedish classics like Swedish meatballs and lingonberry sauce. Raggmunk. Raggmunk is a traditional Swedish potato pancake dish that is simple to prepare and delicious to eat. It's sometimes referred to as raggmunka or raggmunka med flask. Raggmunk is a popular comfort food in Sweden and is often served with crispy fried bacon and lingonberry sauce. A type of potato pancake, similar to hash browns, typically served with lingonberry sauce and fried pork or bacon. Serve the Raggmunk hot, traditionally with crispy fried bacon and lingonberry sauce. The combination of the savory potato pancakes, salty bacon, and sweet tart lingonberry sauce is a classic Swedish flavor pairing. Raggmunk is a comforting and hearty dish that's perfect for a weekend breakfast or brunch. It's also commonly enjoyed as a simple dinner in Sweden. The crispy texture of the pancakes combined with the bacon and lingonberry sauce makes for a delightful and satisfying meal. Swedish apple cake, apelkaka. Swedish apple cake, or apelkaka, is a delightful and classic Swedish dessert that's perfect for any time of year. It features fresh apples layered in a cake batter and often includes a sprinkling of cinnamon and sugar for added flavor. Apelkaka is a classic Swedish apple cake made with sliced apples, sugar, and cinnamon. It's often served warm with a dollop of whipped cream or vanilla sauce. This apelkaka is a delightful treat that captures the flavors of fresh apples and warm spices, making it a beloved dessert in Swedish cuisine. Rice pudding, risgryngro. Rice pudding, known as risgryngro in Swedish, is a creamy and comforting dessert that is enjoyed throughout Sweden, especially during the winter months. It's a simple dish made from rice, milk, sugar, and often flavored with a touch of cinnamon. Risgryngro is a creamy rice pudding made with rice, milk, sugar, and a touch of cinnamon. It's sometimes served with a sprinkle of cinnamon and sugar or a dollop of fruit sauce. Swedish rice pudding is a simple and comforting dessert that's perfect for a cozy winter evening or as a sweet treat any time of the year. It's a classic dish that captures the essence of Swedish comfort food. Chokladbollar. Chokladbollar, also known as Swedish chocolate balls or chocolate oat balls, are a popular and easy-to-make sweet treat in Sweden. These no-bake confections are a favorite among both children and adults. Chokladbollar, or chocolate balls, are no-bake treats made from a mixture of oats, butter, cocoa, sugar, and sometimes coffee. The mixture is rolled into small balls and coated with coconut flakes. These Swedish chocolate balls are a delicious combination of chocolate, oats, and sweetness. They are perfect as a snack, dessert, or even as a treat during fika, the Swedish coffee break tradition. Pepparkakor. Pepparkakor are traditional Swedish gingerbread cookies that are popular throughout the year but especially during the Christmas season. These thin, crisp, and spiced cookies are a beloved treat in Sweden and are often made in various shapes, including hearts, stars, and animals. They are a staple in Swedish holiday celebrations and are used not only as a delicious snack but also as decorations on Christmas trees. Swedish gingerbread cookies, called pepparkakor, are thin and crisp, often cut into intricate shapes. They are a staple during the Christmas season and are sometimes used for building gingerbread houses. Pepparkakor are wonderful on their own, but they can also be used to create gingerbread houses or used as edible ornaments on the Christmas tree. Their spiced flavor and crisp texture make them a delightful treat to enjoy during the holiday season and beyond. These traditional Swedish desserts are enjoyed year-round, with some being associated with specific holidays and celebrations. They showcase the country's love for simple, comforting, and flavorful sweets. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in traditional Swedish ingredients and techniques, leading to a movement known as New Nordic Cuisine. This movement focuses on using locally sourced, seasonal ingredients and has gained international recognition. Swedish cuisine combines a rich history of traditional dishes with a modern emphasis on sustainability and locally sourced ingredients. When visiting Sweden, exploring its culinary offerings is a delightful way to immerse yourself in the country's culture. Traditional Swedish cuisine combines a love for simple and locally sourced ingredients with a focus on preserving and celebrating the flavors of the country's diverse landscape. While modern Swedish cuisine has evolved and incorporated international influences, traditional dishes remain an essential part of the country's culinary heritage. Thanks for watching.